Good morning to all my family and friends. This is what I got for my birthday and my Mother's Day from my three grown children. This beautiful workbench, that garden bench that my daughter's husband made for me, is it not beautiful? He is so creative and so handy. Look at how beautiful this turned out. He even made the pickets in the back of it. Everything he cut himself and put together. It turned out so beautiful. I just had to share what all of my children got me. This is just one. Sorry the lighting is so bad today. This is what my daughter and son-in-law got me for my Mother's Day present. My son-in-law actually built this beautiful garden bench for me because they know how much I love my garden. I didn't say I was ever good at it, but I do love it. Is it not beautiful? Has a shelf up here, and I wanted it to have the picket fence trim at the top. He made it just that way for me. Here's my shelf to use, and I can easily reach up here and get things down. Hooks out both sides where I can hang my garden tools. And there is a really nice shelf down below that I can use. I can get a nice plastic bin or two and put more of my supplies down there. Now this isn't at my house yet. This is still at my daughter's and son-in-law's home because he is still going to paint it. But look how beautiful all that wood is. Is it not beautiful? I can't wait to see what it's going to look like when it's done. I think he's going to paint it green because my house is painted white and green also. And he wanted it to match my home. This is going in my backyard against the block wall that I have back there. Look at all the beautiful detail work he put in to every single thing. Is it not beautiful? Eventually, I am going to have a beautiful, beautiful yard. I just wanted to share this with you before it got painted. I am so lucky that I have such a wonderful family that always thinks of me all the time. Well, we'll have an update in a few weeks when it gets painted. Well, here's one of the tomatoes that I got for my Mother's Day and birthday from my youngest son. And it's doing very well, as you can tell. It's growing right up, and I haven't had it but just a couple of weeks. It's gonna be really big. We'll come back and do an update in a few weeks and see how much we've grown. We're by the second loop, and we still have one more to go. We'll see. This is a wonderful heirloom tomato. Let's go see what else I can find. I know you're not going to believe it, but this was the biggest of the two tomato plants that my son got me. But for some reason, this one hasn't grown quite as fast. It has probably gotten somewhat bigger, but the other one got really big. And it's so funny because this one was the biggest of the two originally. But we're going to get tomatoes this year. I'm going to try to go buy a couple, maybe 2 or 3 more tomato plants, but I want to get some ones that are small, like cherry tomatoes and stuff for salads. And of course I want at least 1 medium-sized or 2 medium-sized tomatoes, so maybe 3 or 4 more tomato plants. These nippers my oldest son bought me for my Mother's Day and birthday. They were pretty pricey, but these are good quality and they have a lifetime warranty on defect on how they're made. Hopefully I can get the name. There it is. And they really do cut well. Buy good products and they will last. As long as Grandma doesn't forget and leave it outside and let it get wet and get rusty. Bad Grandma. They are very nice nippers. Oh, there I go. I got it. Hard doing it with the way I was doing it with the camera. But they work really good and cut really well. And I've already used them several times already. No complaints on quality and how they work. Well, this is what I got this year for my Mother's Day and birthday presents from my 3 children. This is how Grandma can afford to do some of the things she does, and she always gets a lot of nice things for her Christmas presents too. Usually the Christmas things are usually to do with my fairy garden or maybe now my tablescape accessories. And probably you're going to see a lot of that in the future too, because Grandma's got a big family. And because she has a big family, she gets lots of gifts. It's surprisingly all the things that people buy me through the year. And that's another reason why I have so many beautiful pieces in my garden and in my home. Not because I have a lot of money, but because I have a family that's big enough to spoil me rotten. Well, as you saw, my garden is doing really well this year, getting a lot of nice supplies for it. Well, here we go. Another birthday down, and Grandma's still here, and I still have this nice, wonderful family. I can't believe that I have been so lucky and blessed to be able to see my children all these years and nobody moved away. And most of my grandchildren, I have 13 of them, all live very close by too. Within 1 or 2 of them live further away than this, but most of them all live within like 20 minutes from, or 40 minutes of where I live. So I do get to see them every couple of months, if not every month. Well, if you've made it to this point, kisses and hugs. Thank you so much for watching this video from the very beginning to the very end. Love you all. Take care. Have an awesome week. My awesome friends and followers. Bye-bye for now.